Hey y'all, what's up? Chad Wright coming at you here on the channel, Team Righteous, and we're back. As you've seen in the last video that we showed was Dragonfly making some passes after we got the E85 tune in. Well, just like with my bike, now Dragonfly is down too. So Dragonfly didn't get hurt or anything like that with there, but it did have a bad injector. So we're waiting on parts to come in for it. Same thing that I'm doing. I'm still waiting on parts to come in, and we got customer bikes in here that we're trying to get worked on. We got some other bikes of ours that we're trying to get fixed up so we can get them out and get them back out there for, you know, for some people that are looking for them. And so talk to some of our parts suppliers. They're trying to get our parts in for the Wraith, and it's just hard to get them in. You know, like so much stuff that's on back orders. Bearings are on back orders. Parts to fix my head are on back order. Everything. And so, you know, we were just trying to, you know, get it back together, and I thought it would be quicker than what it was, just because normally it would be, but with everything that's on back order or whatever, and with nothing, you know, available at the time that we could just swap out, you know, now it is, of course, now that, you know, I've been this far along or whatever, the parts that I need that I could have, you know, just replaced instead of having them repaired, now they're available everywhere. And, you know, but that's how it goes. So anyways, we're using a new tool we have here at the shop. We got a fuel injector cleaning station. And so for the month of August, since we got this here, we're actually running a special for 50 bucks. So normally it would be 75 bucks for 4 injectors and 125 for 8 injectors. Well, now since we just got it in, we're running a special. So we're going to do, you know, 50 bucks for per 4 set of injectors until, you know, until the end of August. So anyways, I'm gonna flip this right here around here though and let y'all check this out. As you can see here, this is a fuel injector cleaner setup. We got, you know, all 4 injectors in here. We got them out of a first gen Hayabusa right now. We've already done a few sets to, you know, test it, see how it works, and I'm steadily learning how it works to make it even better, to make the process better, to make everything work better. But yeah, this thing right here is really cool. It allows us to do flow tests and everything to make sure they're flowing evenly, and it's almost impossible to get a set of used injectors, you know, perfectly even, unless you've got, you know, bunches of sets that you can kind of move them around and stuff. I was actually watching a video yesterday where a big, huge fuel injector company, when they flow test injectors, they'll flow test like 8 at a time. And what they'll do is they'll flow test 8 at a time out of a box of like 90 injectors. And then they'll take those injectors and they'll take the ones that flow the least. And these are all off, you know, by like 7% from the biggest to the smallest, and they're all the same injectors. So it sounds like a small amount, but when you get brand new injectors, you don't want, you know, cylinder number 4, or if you had 8 injectors anyways, or however you wanted to do it, but you don't want cylinder number 4 to have a lot more fuel than cylinder number 1. So you don't want to have 7 injectors that are, you know, low flowing, and then you got one with, you know, it's flowing a little bit more, that's 7% more. Or the other way around, you don't want 7 that are flowing good and 1 with 7% less fuel than the rest. So it'll throw everything off. So what they do whenever they try to do this is they try to flow them all and get them all within a certain range. With what we got here, all we got is the injectors that come with your bike. So mainly we just have to make sure that they're all flowing within, you know, a pretty equal range and try to get them in that range. So anyways, we'll flip this thing right here on, let y'all check it out. And there you go. That's how it's done. It's pretty simple. Simple process just for checking the flow on them, but cleaning them is not, you know, a super simple process. You have to, you know, go through it and clean them really good, whatever. You have to backflow them. You have to do a lot of different stuff, change a lot of stuff around, move a lot of stuff around and everything. But it is a much better process than the way I've seen some people clean them, where they clean them with, you know, hooking up a battery and firing the injector by hand over and over while steadily trying to spray some kind of cleaner through it and everything. Like, you can do that, but it's going to take, and you imagine, I'm doing these right here, and it's basically about an hour's worth of work to do 4 of them, and I'm doing 4 at a time. I don't know, you know, how good their process could work, especially whenever I'm sitting here and I'm forcing, you know, 40 or 50 pounds worth of fluid through it backwards, you know, all at once, all four at a time. And so I don't know how much pressure you can get out of a can whenever you're cleaning it with some kind of cleaner, but you know, whatever works. This right here is just, I assure you, a much better process and a much faster and easier process. So anyways, now once we've done it and got it flowed and everything, this right here is what we're looking for. So in that time, we got number 1 here is at 30. Number 2 is at about 31. Number 3 is at 30. And number 4 is at 30. So in that amount of time in our test, we ended up with, you know, all of them being within the same range. That number 2 injector the entire time has been flowing just a tad bit more than the other ones have. So if I was to take a box of injectors and I had, say, 20 of these injectors, then I would try to aim to have that one injector in with the ones that are flowing the most. And for those of y'all that do know, didn't see it on our channel but saw it on Chasing Perfection's channel, I'm gonna include a sneak peek of what happened there, and then I'll include a link to either I'll try to put it in the video up in the top corner, whichever one. I don't know how that works. I've never been great at doing that, but I'll try to include a link there, and if it doesn't work there, I'll have it down in the description below. I'll show you a little bit of from what happened from that weekend, and then y'all can go check out his video where we went and raced Richard Gadsden up in Maryland. So anyways, appreciate all of y'all. Like this video, share it out to your friends. If you know anybody's needing to get some injectors cleaned, message me below or on Instagram. You can check me out on Instagram at TEAMWRIGHTEOUS, and I can you can message us. We can get your injectors clean. We'll get them shipped here, get them clean, get them shipped back to you. It's a pretty fast process. I can do a 1-day turnaround, no problem, as far as once they get here. I get them here, get them clean, get them shipped back out to you and everything. So like I said, like this video, share it out to your friends, and comment down below if you've ever had your injectors clean, and if you've ever done it yourself. Have you ever done it yourself the hard way of doing it? I've seen it done. I've had it done. I've paid somebody to do it that way before because we didn't have a machine. Didn't know anybody around here that had a machine. And so, you know, it was something that we had no idea of how these things right here work. Now that we got a machine, we can do ours and we can do everybody else's to make sure they stay clean. Another great thing is because we run race fuel, running MR12 and Q16 and those oxygenated fuels, they're actually hard on injectors. So that's the reason why you want to keep them clean more often. So you want to clean them, you know, every few months, and you definitely don't want to leave the fuel sitting in the injectors at all while it's sitting around. So if you ever do that with there, you definitely want to keep them cleaned up even more. The ones on the Wraith will definitely be getting clean before it goes back together. So anyways, appreciate all of y'all. Y'all check out this video. See you.
Hey, turn this motherfucker down out the hole. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I told her.
You got a 1 second ramp time.
I don't want 1 second.
What about?
Motherfucker, they hit now. Slow down, Turbo. Let me take a sip of my drink. I'll let you know. Give me 2 seconds. Make that bitch hit now.
Shit, go bring kids this drunk motherfucker here at the damn track. Hey, motherfucker.
Did you record?
Yeah, man, I'm recording. See, YouTube famous. Shit. So, gotta turn the nitrous down now. We can't have that shit. Your drunk ass told me earlier to turn that shit off.
No.
Oh, I got it.
Zero to one.
I didn't even pop the clutch. I slid the clutch and that bitch hopped right off my nose.
She wanna do it like that. I love the way she do me with that pretty ass face and that dick.